What up, big boy Stunts right here.
Whoa.
Concrete Styles crew.
Yeah, with the Concrete Chronicles now. It is a problem. What time is it?
It's 5 in the morning, almost 5:30 I believe.
Almost 5:30 in the morning. This is TDot.
That's right.
Listen, anybody that does anything knows what 5 o'clock in the morning grind is all about. See my man behind me in the mop? He grinded at 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, it ain't just entertainment and street and music that's getting it in, right? I salute everybody that's up 5 in the morning, making it happen, making sure that the city of TDot run. You know what I mean? So, brother, tell me about your day today.
My day was dope. My day started. My evening started at 10, around 10, and from then just kept going till about 3 o'clock. Came here to McDonald's, got something to eat, chilled out, and then met up with my boy DeWitt, started talking about some business, and I like what I'm hearing.
No doubt.
And yeah, this is the city that doesn't sleep.
That's what it is. 5:30 in the morning. So boom. So tell me. So you said 10 in the evening.
Yeah. Around 10 I arrived because I know it's always busy. I know it's always busy on Young and Dundas. So I just did my show and kept going till, like I said, around 3 o'clock from the people.
Right.
You know?
Right. Now, when you picked your spot, I mean, that's obviously the #1 tourist attraction right there. That place. Did you ever have other spots before this spot?
Before Young and Dundas, well, like in the Young and Dundas area,
in TDot.
Oh, in TDot. Oh, okay. No, not really. I've been performing mostly around that area. I did do Toronto Busker Fest. That was at the St. Lawrence Market
epilepsy.
Area. Yeah,
raising funds for epilepsy. And by the way, if you want to see the exclusive of that Busker event, check out Travel Toronto. We got exclusive with the beatboxing guy. Did you see the beatboxing guy there?
Scott Jackson.
Scott Jackson was there. We got an exclusive interview with Scott Jackson. So check out Travel Toronto. It's really monster. Okay, so around 10 p.m. This is your normal day. 10 p.m. or sometime you head down, you get your stuff ready. Now, what do you do when you don't feel like going? Because you're the boss, right? Nobody tells you to go out there and do you, right?
Right.
Okay, so what do you do when you feel like you don't want to do it and you end up doing it anyway?
What do I do? What my performance is?
No, like, let's say it's 9:30.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's say NBA was still on right now and it was a preseason game, right?
Okay.
And you wasn't feeling well. Maybe you tried a stupid super trick last night, kind of spraying your wrist a little bit.
Oh.
Now you got the Raptors about to play LeBron, right? You're chilling, it's 9:30, you just ate, you're kind of full.
Okay.
What do you do to get yourself out of the house to go out and make it happen?
To motivate myself, okay. Well, I just, you know what? I know that I gotta push myself because I love what I do. So I'm always thinking, hey, you know what? This is what I do to basically. One of the things I do is try to prove people wrong. Because a lot of people have been, at some point, there was a lot of people hating on me. Oh man, you're not gonna get anywhere. Oh, you're gonna, it's like you're not gonna make it. You're gonna get injured, or you're gonna quit, or whatever, right? And when I'm out there, I'm like thinking about that, and I'm like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna prove people wrong, right? And people know that I'm always on the grind. People know that I'm out there always doing my thing, and I gotta get a lot of respect from people for that. So that's part of the motivation, you know. That's part of the reason why I feel like going out, even if I'm tired, even if I'm like I don't feel as 100%. I'm out there because I know that, you know, things have been moving up since I started. And I mean, I've been always going up, never going down. Always something's been coming out of this, right?
So just by getting up and going out, you create opportunity for great things to happen.
Exactly.
And you know, sitting at the house, there's only a few things great that can jump off at the house.
Right.
And it doesn't add to your pockets, right?
Exactly.
So now, I know you have a very interesting sort of a menu style kind of show.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me what really forced you to come that creative.
Okay, so I remember I was doing a show with my crew. Like, I started off performing with my crew, Concrete Styles. So eventually, some of the guys had other obligations, and not every time they felt like coming out as much as I did, right? So I figured, hey, you know what? I gotta find a way to do a solo show. And I was like, I've heard of some b-boys doing shows where they talk to the crowd and then also dance. As a solo performance, it's hard to talk and then dance. So I was like, why don't I just make it easy so that people can just understand what to do, right? I said I'll make a sign so that I don't have to explain anything. I just want to dance, not talk, because sometimes people in the audience, they don't want to hear talking. They just want to see the action.
Okay.
So I'm like, I made the menu, so it basically shows, hey, do you want to see some footwork? Do you want to see some power moves, spinning tricks? Whatever you want to see, it's all there listed on the menu, and it has the price listed there, and it says if you want to see footwork, then you pay this much. If you want to see power moves, you pay this much. So
power move.
Yeah.
What's the power move?
Moves are like head spins, windmills, flares, right? All the stuff that is where you're spinning, any kind of strength, big strength moves where you're spinning, and mostly spinning moves.
Okay.
Right. That's what most b-boys are doing. Yeah.
Tell me about the first day that you brought the menu out.
Oh, the first day I brought it out. Well, I had a menu where it was. I started off really small first.
Right.
I started off with a little box, and it was on a small box. The menu was there. Then eventually, I just brought it out. The first day I brought it out, people were going crazy. They were like, "Holy crap!" You know. And I felt like I just came out of the bank because I got more bills than change. See, normally it's the other way around. Right. You know.
But because you put a price on it, you've now put a value on what it is you want.
Exactly
and,
what I do.
And what you do is you save yourself from doing something for shorts.
Yeah.
Right?
I save myself from doing something for nothing.
For nothing. Yeah. Even for nothing. Yeah. Worse than shorts. Worse than shorts, nothing. Right? So, all right, so two more questions. It's 5:30 in the morning. I don't mean to be grilling my brother, but I am a journalist by trade.
Word.
This is what I do.
No doubt.
Now, I see that you with a couple cohorts out there, you know. You got the young lady out there. I see you with a couple members that seem to be like members of your team. What do you do when someone drops $5 in the pot and you got 3 heads? Like how do you determine who gets what, being the boss? Okay,
well, if someone puts 5, if I'm working with 3 other members of my crew, right? When someone puts 5, it's just based on that person's turn, right? So if it's my turn to go up, then I'll do the set for the $5, right? But it can also work like this. If the customer says, oh, I want to see 3 people go in, right? Then that 5 gets cut into 3 parts, right? So it'll be like, I don't know, $1.50, $1.50,
right.
$1.50 or $1.75 each, whatever. So that means I'll do a $1.75 set, and then my boy will do a $1.75 set like that.
Wow,
right?
wow.
Yeah, so
that's crazy. $1.75 set, man. That's crazy.
Because they want 3 people to go in, so then the price that they paid is gonna get cut into.
So the value, so their dollar amount, they get less but more because they wanted more people.
There you go.
But you only spending $5, so now we have to divide that 3 people, and now what you get is less. This is business 101, people. Wow. Okay, so that's big. So I mean, like you guys are keeping tabs on like dollars and who did what and all that. Like you really running it like a business. I love it. Last question for all those who want to get out there and start making money off to people doing what they love to do. Do you ever run into any sort of police friction? And what do you recommend somebody, and how do they handle that?
Well, the police, especially this year, they love my show. Okay. I've been getting a lot of love from the police. The cops just love it. And the only people that could, or that really do, if anything happens, like they would try to stop me, is, for example, the bylaw officers. They're different. They're the ones who check for the permits and say, okay, if you don't have your permit, then you're not allowed to perform. Right? So anyone else who wants to busk, and most of the buskers know this, get your permit. Make sure you have your permit at all time, because if you don't have it, they can come at the most random time and be like, hey, you don't have your permit, you're not allowed to perform. Then on top of that, you get a fine.
So what is a permit? Like you go to City Hall for that, right?
Yeah.
And what does that cost?
There's City Hall. Oh, it's about $40 for the year. It's cheap.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
$40 for the year.
Yeah.
And you can sit outside and rake it from the people. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. So get your game tight. Get it in order. Stop playing. Be brave enough to go out there. Now, winter's coming. I know I told you last question, but this is the officially last question.
It's all good.
What you gonna do for the winter time, man?
I still do it. Me, I'm not the only busker that continues to perform during the winter. There's the drummers, they continue as well. And as far as all the dancers, I'm the only one who continues out of the dancing, I guess the dancing buskers. So what I do is I dress warm, I get my thermos, I pour hot chocolate in there, and when I'm dancing, or sorry, when I'm chilling, if I'm like I need to relax a bit, then I drink the hot chocolate. You know, like a lot of people complain it's cold, but just dress warm. You know, wear your gloves, wear your coat, wear your toque, you know, cover your ears. That's what your parents been saying.
Right,
my mom's been telling me that, and it's true. People forget that. People are too concerned about looking good, but you know, if you dress warm, it's not as cold as people think. And I know from experience that it's not as cold as people think if they dress warm. And another thing that helps is because I'm dancing, since I'm moving around.
True.
The blood moves, I don't get this cold as easily.
Wow. So we talking about a 4-season-long hustle outside break dancing. This is big time.
You can look me up on Facebook, Noel, Noel, StuntZ, Wosu, WOSU. But if you look up StuntZ, STUNT, capital Z, that's another way to find me.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man. This is the Concrete Chronicles, and we back at it.